The definitive 2021 MLB Jersey Power Rankings. At number 10, the LA Dodgers. The classics are classics for a reason. Since they moved from Brooklyn to Los Angeles prior to the 1958 season, the Dodgers have had the same basic look for their home and away jerseys. Names were added to the back for the 1978 season, but other than that, things have gone largely unchanged. It's an ultra clean look, similar to the Royals and the Orioles, and the blue LA stitching on the sleeve to match the identical white logo on the hat is a nice detail to pull it all together. At number 9, the Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies do a good job paying tribute to a city rich with American history, from their Liberty Bell logo to the subtle touch of blue stars adorning their red and white pinstripe uniforms. The only team with pinstripes that aren't black, brown, or blue on one of their primary jerseys, they effectively shake up the look without coming close to venturing into IU basketball warm-up pants territory. Their road jerseys might be a better change of pace if they said Philadelphia in a slightly smaller font rather than the identical Phillies type on a plain gray background, but the home jersey is enough to land them a spot inside the top 10. At number 8, Tampa Bay Rays. So many teams use the same basic cursive font or boring block letters that something as simple as swooping the bottom of the R onto Tampa Bay Rays jersey is enough to really make it pop. The team rebranded from the Devil Rays and the Stingray mascot to simply the Rays in 2008, and the starburst that accompanies the letters fits the theme and helps tie the whole look together. While I would generally stump for a team having its mascot name on the home jersey and the city name on the road jersey, Tampa Bay's complete inability to support the team makes it fitting the city would not be recognized on either uniform. At number 7, San Diego Padres. The San Diego Padres spent years trying to move away from the brown and yellow jerseys they wore during the 1970s and the early 80s. They ditched the yellow for a look that closely mirrored the San Francisco Giants during the late 1980s, then toyed around with a pinstriped look, generic cursive font, a cream-colored road jersey, and even a sprinkle of camouflage. However, things finally came full circle when they readopted the brown and yellow look in 2020, and it was long overdue return to their roots. At number 6, the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers are one of the only teams in baseball that don't regularly wear an alternate uniform of any sort, sticking simply with the D logo white home jerseys and the cursive Detroit gray road jerseys to get them through the 162-game season. Sometimes, more is simply more, and the Tigers deserve credit for recognizing that they have a slick look and sticking to it. It's pretty cool that you can pull up a picture of Ty Cobb, and he's wearing essentially the same jersey that Miguel Cabrera is wearing above. At number 5, the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays spend so much time wearing their all-blue and powder blue alternate jerseys, it almost seems like cheating to rank them this high. On the other hand, how awesome is the font they use for the Blue Jays and the numbers on their home white uniforms? There's nothing else like it in baseball, and it feels like a perfect blend of retro and modern, accompanied by the Blue Jay logo. Expect to see those aforementioned powder blues in a similarly prominent place on our alternate jersey rankings. At number 4, Chicago Cubs. Don't expect to see the Chicago Cubs rocking a different home jersey anytime soon. The blue pinstripe and classic Cubs logo have been a staple at Wrigley Field for as long as most fans have been attending the friendly confines. Even when they jumped on the pullover jersey bandwagon in the 1980s, it was still the same look, just sans buttons. A marquee franchise, a classic design, and a top 5 jersey. At number 3, the Oakland A's. In a sea of blue and red and white, the Oakland Athletics are the yellow and green hero baseball needs. And we're not even talking about those sweet Kelly greens, though expect that jersey to be a strong contender for the number 1 spot when it comes time to rank alternate uniforms. The design itself isn't anything special, but the color scheme stands out enough to make it one of baseball's best jerseys. At number 2, New York Yankees. One of the most iconic jerseys in all of sports, the New York Yankees pinstripes are an extremely strong contender for the number 1 spot. The uniqueness of not having player names on the back further adds to the throwback feel, and it perfectly ties the present to a rich history filled with iconic stars that don the same threads. If you think this one belongs at the top, you won't hear any argument from me. And at number 1, the St. Louis Cardinals. It just doesn't get any better than the birds on the bat. It's a perfect blending of the team name and logo, executed in a way that other few teams across all of sports have come close to accomplishing. From Stan Musial and Bob Gibson to Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, and Adam Wainwright. All the greats through the years in St. Louis have worn some iteration of the birds on the bat. In terms of historical significance and visual appeal, it's simply unrivaled. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to Sport Utopia, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.